Got on my little collared shirt because this is a financial video. I've actually been wanting to make this video for a while now. I'm no like financial expert or anything, but I do really care about my finances. I really care about my credit score and my credit utilization. I'm 26 now and I have $40,000 of credit card utilization. Literally actually just upped it. I just doubled one card, doubled another card, and I tripled another one. So I want to share like kind of the whole process starting from literally last year. So I got like the whole timeline of like my credit improvement last year. So there's a few different points I want to hit here. My credit score, I'm going to tell you about like throughout the whole time, and like what cards I got, and how much each card has on it, and like what exactly I did to convince the bank to want to up my credit card utilization. So literally a year from today, I actually had probably by this point $5,000 to $7,000, probably more like $7,000 of debt with a credit card, and then $7,000 of debt with a car note. I guess that's what people say, car note. And the reason why I got into that was, my top surgery was $12,675. I put down a Cared credit card. I put $10,000 on a Cared credit card, and then I put the other little bit on it on my Discover card. At the time, my Discover card had, I believe, $2,000 credit limit. So at the very beginning of my credit card journey, I had one Discover card. It had $2,000 credit limit. I had one $750 credit card with Capital One, and then I got this Cared credit card, which is just like a card and literally $10,000. Yeah. So that's all I had in the beginning. And at the time, I didn't really have great credit score, low 600s. I even think a little bit before then, I had like under 500. But it kept on dipping up and down throughout the whole time, throughout the whole past year. And I think that probably the biggest thing that actually helped. I need like some I need some lip gloss or some chapstick, But I think like the whole time, I think the thing that really like helped me out and helped my chances of upping my credit card utilization was just because of the fact that I was paying off my shit. But not only paying off, I was paying off a good chunk. I was working every single day, as I am now, but I was working every single day, and I was putting down every last drop that I had of money. So I get some extra money, I put in there on anything. I was kind of starting from smallest to biggest. I was in debt, and my car at the time had some issues, and I had to kind of at one point pause on my Cared credit and stack up hella money to pay off my car within like 4 or 5 months of buying it. It was a $7,000 car. So I stacked up all that money, paid off, and I ended up buying another car. It was kind of like a trade-in. I paid him $500 and he gave me a shittier car. It's kind of some bullshit, honestly. But that alone, like paying off the car payment, it actually made my credit score go down. I actually went under the 500. I think it was 598. That was a tough one. Like, my whole thing is I'm actually planning on buying a house in a couple months from now, so I need good credit. Like, I don't really necessarily, like, run my whole life around my, like, credit score or anything, but it is important right now because I need it to get a house, like, get a good loan, get a good, get a good rate, basically, because the interest rates right now are really high. So the better your credit score is, the better chance you have of getting a lower one, which means I can afford a better house, you know what I mean? But yeah, throughout this whole past year, I kind of just kept on, I watched a lot of videos, and they said every 3 months, contact your bank and ask for a credit card, credit limit increase. And that is exactly what the fuck I did. I first started with Discover, and now my Discover card has $7,000 credit limit, which is amazing. So it doubled at one point, and then another time it like did 1.5 or something. I don't even know how to say it, but basically it grew. And then my Cared Credit, I literally paid it off. I still have a couple of dollars on my Cared Credit only because I've read a few things about Cared Credit, and I don't know if it's true, but I'm trying to stay safe. Basically, they said if there's $0 on your Cared Credit, which Cared Credit, if you don't know, it's basically just like a credit card that's really only for like medical bills and whatnot. So you know, BBLs, lip stuff, teeth stuff, any dog stuff, and I was told online that if it is 0, they'll close the account after like not that long, and I need that account to stay open. Because shortly after January, when I got down to like just a few dollars left in there, they upped it to being $15,000 of credit card utilization. So yeah, I do want to mention too, I hate Capital One because it stayed $750 this entire time. Like, I even asked them like last weekend if I can get a credit limit increase, and they said no, and I hate that. And then I started looking into other kind of cards I saw online. Like, everybody wanted an Amex card. I got which one do I have? Let's see here, of Amex. Oh yeah, here's what I got. I got the American Express. It doesn't show anything, so I'll show you. I got this one. And this one's a fancy one. At first it started with, what did it start with? 2,000. And, I got it 6 months ago from today, basically. And I just recently asked them for a credit limit increase, and they upped it to $6,000. So there's that. And then, I also, you know, I've always been banking with Chase, like, for my debit card, like, savings, and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, why not just get a credit card with them? And I ended up getting, which one I did? I ended up getting, okay, this actually has my shit on it. So I got the Freedom card. I don't even know why I gotta show it, but got this card, the Freedom Unlimited. For no particular reason, I kind of just, like, picked, like, one that's like easy to get or something, or like most people get, and that one actually started at 1,800. I actually just asked them, and they upped it. They did it. They multiplied it by 2, so now I'm at 36 for that one. I need to stop showing the damn card. And then I was like, I kind of want another credit card. And what am I at now? So I got Cared Credit, I got Capital One, Discover, my Chase one, my, wait, did I say Amex? Amex, Discover, Cared Credit, Capital One. I'm fucking lost. Anyways, I got the Sapphire Preferred card. Now this is my favorite card, just because it's like, I think it's metal, so I just feel kind of fancy. I got this one like January, or probably actually December, and I really loved it too because it's the first one that had an amazing deal. They said if you spend $3,000 within the first 90 days, they'll give you $800. So I just got my $800 probably like a month or two ago. I spent that shit so easily, I just put my rent on it. And that card started off at, I believe it was, what was it? Oh, it started off at 8,000. I know, that's a lot. I was like, wow, starting off at 8,000. And a couple days ago, again, I contacted Chase, and they doubled it, so I'm at 16,000. This is my biggest one that I have, and that's why I really, really, really recommend it. So, yeah, what does that give me? I'm about to put on the thing. Where is the calculator?
3,600 from my Freedom. I got 16,000 from, what is that one, my Preferred Sapphire. I got 6,000 from Amex.
Oh my god, okay, that took me literally forever. I don't know why. But I don't know why I've been saying 40, so I have $50,000 of available credit, basically. It's 48,350. If I calculate that right, what I got here is 16,000, 15, 7, 6, 3, 36, and 750. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 credit cards that equal 48K, basically 50K, which is like so amazing because that's a lot of money, but it is at zero. I don't use any of it. Well, I put my bills on them and then I, pay them off. And I think that's kind of just like the secret of it all. If you're wondering how to, get higher credit utilization, pay that shit off. Don't stay in debt. It's so easy. I always think like, ooh, well, I technically could buy, a house in Tennessee. I do think about that sometimes, like a random house in a random state, just like 50 grand real quick, without having to get a mortgage, without having to like have like income to show or whatever, just like give them all my credit. So I don't know. Yeah, that's how it's looking, and I love my card so much. Like I said, this is my favorite one. I really recommend this. I think it's fairly easy to get. Oh yeah, but the thing about it though is you do have to pay $100, not a month, a year. That's the only downside. It's the only one that I actually am paying like a monthly or a yearly thing, which kind of sucks. But it kind of works out in the end since they pay the $800. So yeah. Anyways, let me know what your, well, maybe that's a little personal. If you want, you could tell me how many credit cards you got. I also would love to do like a deep dive into, my debt paid off journey, my debt free journey. Probably like in a few months or something when I can really be honest about everything. I would love to pull up my damn bank statements and be like, yeah, this is when I had $1 and I couldn't get food, and you know what I mean? So we'll see in a few months. I'll let you know. Yeah, peace.